get to my word of the day Wednesday by about 9 o'clock or so. But I actually have to go to work today. Hey, come on, Verizon, come see me if you need help with your phone. So I decided to go ahead and get this in early so that I can get on with the rest of the day. So I started this little thing called The Rise and Fall of Saul. Did part 1 last week. And if you missed that, go ahead and look at my Facebook page. You can, track it down, look at my videos, and you can catch up, right? So we are in the Rise and Fall of Saul, part 2, and super interesting, man. We're just gonna, learn from his demise and learn how to, take promotion in the right way and keep it, because talent will take you to the top, but character keeps you there, and talent. And hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, okay? So in chapter 13, I'm in 1 Samuel, chapter 13, starting off in verse 8. It says, Saul waited 7 days, the time appointed by Samuel. But Samuel did not come to Gilgal, and the people were scattering from Saul, right? So Saul said, bring the burnt offering here to me and the peace offerings. And he offered the burnt offering. As soon as he had finished the burnt offering, behold, Samuel came. And Saul went out to meet and greet him. Samuel said, what have you done? Saul said, when I saw the people scattering from me, man, I didn't know what to do. I care too much about what people think. And, I don't want to lose their loyalty. And you didn't come within the days appointed. Basically, Samuel's like, man, you've done this foolishly. Man, you should have waited, right? And, you see a couple of things that Saul really struggled with. One was he cared too much about what people thought, right? And it's interesting because his process started where he was just like, man, how can you choose me to be a king? I'm from this, small tribe and all this stuff. And, we were basically looking at last week that, man, God, man, looks at the heart, and, man, he's not looking at outside appearance or, where you came from. And so, man, he transitions into really caring about what people thought. And as soon as people started scattering, he was just like, I got to take action. Even though Samuel, the prophet, the word of God said to wait, be patient, right? He couldn't be patient. And, I wonder what happens in our lives when we're like, man, God, you should have came through, yesterday. You should have came through last week. You should have came through, man, last year, and God is saying, man, be patient. It may be in a relationship and you are like, man, I really want to, be married. And so I want to just, go ahead and take that step right now, even though it's definitely not the right circumstance of the situation, but you're just like, I can't wait on God, And I feel like a lot of people struggle with this. A lot of people feel like, God's watch is broken. Like he doesn't know, what I'm going through. Like I got to take matters into my own hands. And this is what happened. Saul took matters into his own hands, and Samuel and God did not look favorably upon that, because his whole kingship and everything, the source should have been God, and he should have been, man, solid in who he was and in his identity to know that, man, he was named king. It didn't matter if the people were scattering, like he was king, and Samuel anointed him and God anointed him, and he should have been confident and secure in that. But I feel like a lot of times our insecurities, lead us to make decisions outside of God's timing. And so that's kind of the beginning of Saul's fall. And, we're going to see in the subsequent weeks, I think I'm only going to do one more part of this before Saul, comes tumbling down. It was just kind of the beginning of the end, and starting to make decisions on his own and being impatient and not waiting on God. And so I really want to encourage you guys, whatever you're waiting on, man, it is worth it, right? Man, you want to, man, be waiting on God, similar to like a server in a restaurant, like a waiter, right? You don't want to just be waiting and sitting there. You want to be waiting and serving and helping people, because that'll make the time go by quicker, And so I want to encourage you guys with that.